Hello everyone, welcome to the course e-commerce and I am Tung. Today I am delighted to stay here to talk about the study case Woman Goes Only. Before starting this talk, I want to brief about the content that I will talk here. First is a summary chapter and review the study case. Second, discussing questions in the case internet part. Finally and importantly, according to the study case, I will talk about the further problem in e-commerce in Vietnam, as well as a suggestion solution for Vietnamese e-commerce nowadays. Okay, let's begin. Originally, let's summarize a little bit about chapter introduction to e-commerce, about some terms that I use for my presentation for you to follow easily. Well, there are two different terms which are e-commerce and e-business. E-commerce is a digital enabled commercial transaction among and between organization and individual. In addition, e-commerce involves exchange of value such as money across organizational and individual boundaries in return for products and services. It is different with the e-business, which is digital enabled transaction and processes within a firm, involving information system under control of the firm. And note that e-business does not involve commercial transaction across organization or boundary where value is traded. In this case, we almost concentrate on e-commerce, and you know there are many types of it, which are B2B, B2C, and C2C, and another kind like social e-commerce and e-commerce, local e-commerce. And I want to distinguish clearly for you three typical types, which are B2B, B2C, and C2C. The example of B2B, which is business to business, is in airway industry. To travel in Indonesia, let's say Garuda, Indonesia, they publish the ticket on the website, then the travel agent will provide the test for customer by buying the ticket on Garuda, Indonesia at the price Garuda plane. After the travel agent ordered, the ticket will transfer to the customers. The second is B2C, business to consumer. The example is makeupwindow.com. The common of this type is online shopping. First, the business will publish the goods on their website, then the customer will take a look on this. If the customer is interested about the products, they can order online and the goods will be sent for the customer as soon as the time the customer wants. Finally, the C2C, consumer to consumer. The example is Tokopedia.com. First, the seller will put the goods on Tokopedia.com and then the customer will take a look on their website. If the customer is interested, customer will contact with the seller and then they will build the transaction process as well as the viewer process. And the important things in this chapter and in this study case is how to build the e-commerce strategies. There's three methods, and building the concentrate website in the first one is leads to translate the e-commerce site on different platforms as well as unified content product strategies. The following is in complement customer is built content management system, or we call CMS, and create the multiple channels, maintain an extensive presence on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube. Okay, I think it's enough for the summary chapter. Let's move to the study case. And in the case, it's the story about Puma's strategy in e-commerce to build their brand. And if you want to know further, follow me on the discussion question. There are three questions, and we will discuss the first one. What is the purpose of Puma's content management system? To answer that, the vital word is understanding what a CMS or content management system is. This is the database software program and which is specifically designed to manage structured and unstructured data and objects in website environment. Like it, it's easier to see the purpose of Puma CMS, where they do that to maintain the across all subsites and pages with consistent to match printing and also navigation. In addition, CMS customize homepage which identify category manager, roll out the local, regional, global campaigns with E. Moreover, CMS integrates with language translation tools and locates store by store finder Puma's product inventory managers. Although list to the results, it can improve their site visualization and navigation and prompt customer to spend twice as much time the site and increase to 7.1 order rate. And it also can see in the mobile situation, which are stored in store finder use GPS to locate it. At the same mobile appearance and the content as Puma.com. It's our category site managed by the same CMS. Moreover, sale-generated content by software and sales shopping experience by customer via Connect Growth. As a result, on Black Friday 2014, 3.4% of mobile visitors to Puma site make a purchase compared to just 1.6% in the previous years. And in the 2013, Puma released the Puma Truck. This is about the question one. Let's move to the next question. Why did Puma build a single concentrated website rather than continue the multiple websites serving different countries and regions? There are two reasons. First is the obstacle and second is the opportunities. Let's talk about the obstacles. There are the obstacles in managing the multiple websites. Puma has the e-commerce site on several countries, served for several languages. And having a single website helps Puma multiply managing global e-commerce operations from a central digital platform. In addition, achieve the consistent and cohesive brand building. Moreover, unify content and product strategy and select better consumer data to personalize marketing and develop more appealing products. And finally, to grow our local, regional, global campaigns with ease. This is the answer for the question 2. Let's move to the last one. Why social media sites does Puma use? And what they do to contribute to Puma's marketing effort? Puma's beginning has maintained an extensive presence on social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Closely integrated social strategy with other marketing channels. That leads to the results. Rise the conversation and deepen engagement with consumers and reach comprehensive the different regional and sub-brand audience. It is more than 120 nations in which it operates. And in the past, pages dedicated to sport, country, regions, and product category were created for each social network. Can you see on this? There are more than 100 millions on Puma's fan base and a huge line on the related Puma's fan base in many regions and kind of products like sports and fashion. And for several years, Puma has taken trial and error approach so as to focus on building followers. And contemporary, Puma has taken another approach in like data driven for maximizing fans engagement and generating the price mix of online content, reach to the best price sales. It is all about the Puma on these case studies, and I want to talk further about the lesson learned in Vietnam. As you can see from the study case, Woolman becomes famous brand is customized by developing e-commerce, especially CMS. Or how about our nation? Why do Vietnam apply e-commerce to achieve goals? And I said before, in e-commerce, there's many types that we need to focus on, which is B2B, B2C, and C2C. Not surprisingly, by applying e-commerce, Vietnam market has some specific achievements. In B2B, through Vietnamese business refers face-to-face meeting and strike contrast. Online channels still acceptable. The usage of e-commerce platforms like Alibaba and Amazon and a sort of suppliers has become more popular recently. And you know, in 2016, Alibaba partners with VPN and BTI to form Vietnam Sports Alliance, which offer a joint package to local exporters in assisting them with seeking financial and export insurance. And moreover, in the B2C, e-commerce has been growing trend of selling through social sites like Facebook. Many businesses has invested more in this new platform, from upgrading to mobile-friendly website to developing application. And only 10% of Vietnamese retailers have developed their own standalone website instead of using third-party online retailers such as eBay, Alibaba to sell their products. To illustrate that, let's take a look at the figure above. You can see Lazada, Thế giới di động, and Sendo are top 3 B2C businesses in Vietnamese market, and they contain the incredible revenue compared with other one of those. That can see how powerful e-commerce is. I want to talk about the C2C in Vietnamese market. The C2C market is large and potential for everyone to join in. The products have a cheaper price than B2B. However, it doesn't appeal than B2C, which visitor is under 16 millions. Meanwhile, the B2B, we can see, is under 2,000 million ones. The popular website for C2C in Vietnam are 5 giây, mua bán, mua rẻ, and chợ tốt. You can post anything you want to sell on chợ tốt with a suitable price. It's almost inexpensive price, and immediately they will have a customer want to buy it. Vietnam's e-commerce market is among the fastest growing in the region, with annual growth at 22%. Vietnamese e-commerce associates predict that the country's e-commerce market can reach 10 billion USD within the next 5 years. And in Asia, Vietnam is the top 5 e-commerce, higher than Thailand and Malaysia. While two economies are international companies, Vietnam is all domestic companies. Only Lazada is the exception. It is the exception. Although Vietnam has some certain success, it's crucial to find a challenge and complementary recommendation to develop furtherly. In Vietnamese markets, we should increase the easy payments because through the number of credit cards in Vietnam is restarting year by year, the real usage remains slowly. Only 15% of online consumers said that they will pay Osmo through the digital methods. Vietnamese consumer has not being keen on such kind of payments much as projected. Therefore, we increase each payment using credit card instead of cash to develop more. And the next one is complete the logistics structure. This called to turn the potential in profit. Vietnamese commerce requires a complete logistics system in the long run rather than the short run. The promising sector has seen the intense competition among big players including Viettel Post, EMS, Vietnamese Post, giao hàng nhanh or giao hàng tiết kiệm. Existing player can handle domestic delivery well, but when it's come to a cross-border selling, it's another story. And to manage the logistics well is the highly recommend to develop my country. And final recommendation is that open door for e-commerce business to create a high competition. The Amazon like e-commerce fulfillment service PostMe was born to solve this following problem for cross-border sellers in the shop Asia. It's the only comprehensive fulfillment solution for cross-border business in the region, particularly in Vietnam. That's all about my presentation. Thank you for listening.